here once again, and today I got episode 63 of Game News and Pope. Hell yeah! So if you guys didn't notice, I didn't come out with the Game News and Pope episode last week, and that was basically because I usually make them Tuesday morning. I was busy at Tuesday. I'm also going to be busy this Tuesday, I think, so I'm making this video Monday night. So it's a night episode, so that's cool. Anyways, hopefully you guys still liked it. And the gameplay today is Saints Row 4. That game is pretty good, but it came out around the time that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and it kind of got overshadowed by Grand Theft Auto 5, and really for good reason. Saints Row 4 is good, but it's not exceptional like Grand Theft Auto at all. It's worth playing if you guys want to go and rent it if you haven't already, but it's not incredible. Although I did make a girl with big tits. You can't do that in Grand Theft Auto, although Trevor does wear a dress at one point, I think. Anyways, pretty fucking crazy. Remember, if you guys have any gameplay suggestions, leave those in the comment section below, and I'll try to play those for future episodes. And anyways, the articles today are pretty damn solid. We're going to be talking about PS4 coming out in Japan, Microsoft's Xbox One and the frame rate, maybe some issues there. And also, Titanfall's coming out, so there's going to be a bundle with the Xbox One. So pretty cool. Let's jump right on into this episode. So, sliding our way into this first Game News Pope article, this one's talking about the PS4, and it actually just launched in Japan. You guys didn't already notice that. And apparently, they actually had some trouble, I guess, like kind of trouble, selling the console in Japan. Initially, it didn't sell out, which is kind of shocking, because in the US, it was sold out for at least a couple months, at least until like Christmas or so. So that's kind of surprising, but apparently the console is selling a little bit better now, and basically, I mean, if you guys want to check out this article, go to it, it's in the description, just talking about how, you know, a second shipment of PS4 consoles are coming into Japan right now, and it's selling better, but it's like not selling as good as it did in the US. But I kind of want to take this opportunity to talk about, why the fuck did the PS4 come out in, like, why is it only coming out in Japan now? Because Sony, as far as I know, is a Japanese company. So you would think that it would come out in Japan first and then, like, the US way later. Maybe because Japan's a smaller market, I guess. I actually have no idea what the population of Japan is. But it's just an island, so I know it's a really packed island, but I don't think it's as much as the US. Anyways, maybe that's the reason, but as far as I know, the PS Vita, which is their handheld console, that came out in Japan before it did the US. So I don't know why the fuck they did the PS4 here first. Doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess actually maybe it does make sense because the console didn't really sell out there. I mean, it was selling, but it wasn't selling crazy. So interesting to think about. But I guess the console's selling better there now, so it's not a really big deal, but it's a little bit interesting. And sliding our way into the second Game News and Pope article, this one's talking about the Xbox One, and basically Microsoft is talking about how developers, they're going to have to balance what they want in their games to achieve 1080p with 60 frames per second. One of the quotes from this article is from an Xbox UK marketing director, and he said, "Let's be clear about this, Xbox One fully supports 1080p at 60 frames per second. And I will say, while that's true, it's clear that they have to give up on some of the effects of the game to actually achieve that. We saw that with Forza Motorsport 5, and that game, basically they had to take away weather effects, and I'm guessing some other things. I never actually played it, but I know that game doesn't have weather effects, and that's one reason they can actually achieve 60 frames per second and make the game a little bit smoother. So, obviously, developers have to give up some things to get others. I guess it's been like that always. I mean, it's always been like that. But it's kind of more apparent because the PS4 is clearly faster than the Xbox One. That new Tomb Raider game that just came out, on the PS4 it runs at 60 frames per second at 1080p. And on the Xbox One, I believe it only runs at 30 frames per second at 1080p. And that's been a pretty big issue. But I will mention, you know, it always takes developers years to actually understand how to pull out every ounce of power out of the console. I mean, a great example is The Last of Us. I mean, that game looks beautiful, it's pretty smooth, it's not really smooth, but it's pretty smooth, and Naughty Dog just, like, pulled every ounce of power out of they could out of that console. And really the same with the, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, that game is a little bit choppy, but, I mean, it's still pretty fucking beautiful, and for the hardware it's on, you know, it's definitely a lot better than the games that were on the console at the beginning of the generation. So anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is developers, you know, you got to balance what's on there, but also I think they're going to find some more power to these consoles, and I think games in, you know, maybe a year or two are going to look even more beautiful, and it'll be pretty fucking awesome. Hell yeah. And moving our way into this last Game News with Pope article, this one's talking about Titanfall and the Xbox One, and as a reminder, that game comes out March 11, 2014, just a few weeks away. We've all seen the gameplay, and some of us have played the beta. It looks pretty fucking cool, and I know we're pretty excited to try it out. And if you guys don't already have an Xbox One, and of course Titanfall, which, fuck, nobody has that yet besides Infinity Ward, or not Infinity Ward, Respawn. Now we can all get it with the Xbox One bundle. Basically, you get the Xbox One, of course, Kinect, headset, wireless controller, and a month Xbox Live, and all that for $500 normal price. But on top of that, you get Titanfall as well. But I will mention there's a catch along that. It's basically a code, and you download it, so that kind of sucks in itself. Kind of in two respects. First, you have to download it, and I don't know if there's actually any like definite how big the game is. But I've seen rumors that it's like 40 gigabytes, which it probably is somewhere around there. And that would take a long fucking time to download. And of course, if you have a data cap on your internet, that's not going to fucking help that out at all. So that in itself kind of sucks, to be honest. And then also, you can't really trade the game and give it to your friends or anything like that. Or you can't just sell it to GameStop. So that kind of sucks too. But it's still nice to see. And of course, the console is still the normal regular price. So that's just kind of like a bonus on top of there. In addition to that, the console isn't skinned with any Titanfall material. You can actually see it if you guys go to this link. The box is Titanfall, but the console itself is just normal. Kinect is normal. Controller is normal, which kind of sucks. You know, I mean, like Halo 3, that console on the whenever that came out for the Xbox 360, they came out with a beautiful console, but that's not coming out for the Titanfall for some reason. Probably because it's not really, you know, a Microsoft game, but it's still cool to see a bundle. You know, cool stuff. If you don't already have the Xbox One, it's a good opportunity to get it and get Titanfall, probably the biggest game of the year for that console. So pretty cool stuff. Comes out March 11th alongside the game, so pick it up. So with all that said, that pretty well finishes up episode 63 of Gaming as a Pope. Hopefully you guys like this episode. Hopefully you like the gameplay. Saints Row 4 once again. That game is pretty good, so check it out if you guys liked it. And I don't know, it's definitely like one of those games that is like over the top, and for some people it's cool, for some people it's not. It just kind of depends on your playstyle. Anyways, remember, suggestions, leave those in the comments. And if you guys want to drop a like on this video, be sure to do it. I would really appreciate it. That really helps out my channel, and really just helps out my spirits. And I fucking love you guys to do it. It's awesome. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and be sure to have a crazy motherfucking day. See you guys later. That sounds like it makes sense to me, but who knows. Also, apparently this thing collapses into, oh, look